Now, I always think about this before I make a Smash Bros video, but I always think about what I'm about to show you here. The characters I would like to see. Now that spirits don't deconfirm, oh boy. I know that Chun-Li and Dr. Eggman could get their rightful place in this game, but also the possibility of Sephiroth, Scorpion, and Nightmare. But some of you may not agree with everybody on this list, like Scorpion. Now, I thought about making a moveset for Scorpion. Now that's not happening exactly in this video, because there's been a ton of videos on this already. So what can I really add besides the moveset part? Well, I'd like to truly discuss if Mortal Kombat could really be in this game. There's a lot of stuff going against it and for it, but you won't hear that part. I mean, just look at this modded footage from Brawl, and the tripping and everything. Ridiculous. People really put effort into making a reasonable Smash Brothers moveset for both Scorpion and Sub-Zero. So we know it can happen, and we know they can add some very cool gameplay features with them to the game and bring us something overall different and new for a character in DLC. Now that's how a fatality should be done. But there's other characters that could also make this list. A lot of people underestimate Liu Kang's, the protagonist of Mortal Kombat generally, chances in this game. He's also, you gotta think about his character here for a second. He's the type of character that doesn't want to do fatalities usually in story. So having a lighthearted heroic character like him ain't so bad. But also, the God of Thunder himself, one of my favorite characters alongside Liu Kang, Lord Raiden. Now his moveset could be very interesting, just based off the stuff we see from this Injustice 2 reveal trailer. Not only being an Injustice, proving that he could be in a game that doesn't have to decapitate people, or bloody or whatever, fake violence, you know the deal, but also proves that he could stand out even without having to do that. That's mostly every Mortal Kombat character, and he's not the only one that proves this, as Sub-Zero and Scorpion were also in the Injustice games. But why do I bring that up? Well, it's very important to understand the Japanese Zero rating board does not like violent games, which is why most Mortal Kombat games are banned in Japan. Wait a minute, that's not actually true. You're gonna hear that. You're gonna hear that a lot. Technicality is not commercially viable in Japan, but that doesn't mean it can't happen. And that doesn't mean that these characters are not known in Japan. I think it'd be extremely ridiculous to assume so. Many of these bigger YouTubers that I watch, some of them, one video I did watch, I don't remember his name, but he said that Sakurai wouldn't know what Mortal Kombat is, and he wouldn't know what these characters would do. And the whole video was complete bias against Mortal Kombat characters being in his game, and he literally showed you a screenshot. The same screenshot that I found doing minimal research on what banned actually means for Mortal Kombat in this whole thing. Like, literally, he just showed this, and that's it. Let's look a little deeper. He won't show you the fact that Mortal Kombat 2 was released, and Mortal Kombat Trilogy, games like that, older Mortal Kombat games like those, were released in Japan before the Zero rating board was introduced in 2002, and the fact that there is a tournament scene. That he won't show you, or they won't show you, the fact that Mortal Kombat appeared in an anime as well. So if that doesn't tell you that these characters are well known in Japan, well, at least to a certain extent, I don't know what does. Mortal Kombat is part of fighting game history, and I would like to see these characters in. So the question is, can they be in Smash Brothers? I think there's one thing to mention here, and that Ed Boon's comment on this whole thing, that he would like to see it, personally, he says. And this is the quote right here. So he, in that interview, didn't actually count these characters out. So tell me how you would implement these Mortal Kombat characters. Here's all the characters and their alternate looks that I would like to see in this game. How would you go around Zero? I say NetherRealm should release a centered HD remix of all first three Mortal Kombat games in Japan, so when the time comes to announce these characters, no one really feels left out in experiencing Mortal Kombat. My name is SHINTONE. Until next confirmation, I'll be seeing you. Peace.
Continue.